Hello everyone and welcome back to Top Grade. My name is Spencer Miller and today I am so excited to introduce you to a selection of brand new Canadian books for the spring 2026 season. I've got some great books to talk about today, so let's get started. Little Bee, The Buzz About the Party, published by Anik Press, written by Danny Neville, and illustrated by Colleen McCown. Meet third grader Bee and her best friends in this new early chapter book series. Bee and her friends love to party, but her class's upcoming Mother's Day celebration makes her feel all squirmy inside. Are she and her dads even allowed to go? Bee decides to do something about it and collaborates with her teacher and classmates to make sure students with non-traditional families can take part and feel celebrated at the party. Little Bee teaches an invaluable lesson. Making space for everyone requires a little extra effort, a little extra time, maybe the occasional compromise, but it's always worth it to make sure that everyone feels included. This Book Stinks, from Orca Book Publishers, is written by Danielle Saint-Onge and Jeff Spearglass and illustrated by Alyssa Waterbury. This book takes on the issue of book banning in a funny and light way perfect for young readers. The kids at Alpine Elementary School love the Fart Face book series. Drita and her fellow library helper Josh even start a Fart Face fan club. But when parents get wind of the Fart Face books and their toilet talk, the school takes them off library shelves. So Drita and Josh hatch a plan to get them back by proving the books inspire learning, literacy, and curiosity. This is a feel-good, laugh-out-loud story that shouts about the importance of reading. It's a great reminder that humor is one of our best tools to get students excited about reading. The Search for Glooscap, published by Highwater Press, written by Brandon Mitchell, and illustrated by Veronica Baranova and Kilamel Sabal. In this graphic novel series, a young girl named Molly meets figures inspired by traditional stories. In this book, Molly is on an urgent mission to save the Serpent Guardian before all the salmon disappear from the river. To be successful, Molly must keep up with Pug, enlist help from beavers, and track down the legendary Glooscap, protector of all living things. This series brilliantly weaves ancient stories into exciting and fun graphic novel adventures. It is a great way to introduce your students to traditional stories while getting them hooked on reading. Legendary Allies, The Healer and the Phoenix, from Anik Press, written by Linda Trin, and illustrated by Quinn Ann Wynn. This exciting story kicks off a brand new early chapter book series, perfect for readers who love fantasy. 10-year-old Starbright May is thrust into a world of secret quests and magical powers when she is chosen as the newest member of Van Lang's legendary Allies team. At first, May and her Phoenix Ruby struggle to find their place, but after one crisis call, May is ready to step up. Young readers are going to love getting lost in this immersive and inclusive fantasy world full of cute little magical creatures. Mixed in with this exciting story are also important lessons about teamwork, empathy, and bravery. Looking at the Sky, How Dr. Janusz Korczak Fought for Children's Rights, from Kids Can Press, written by Amanda West Lewis, and illustrated by Abigail Rajanov. This poignant graphic novel brings to life an important piece of pre-war Polish-Jewish history. In the story, 7-year-old Isaac goes to live in a Jewish orphanage run by Dr. Korczak, a benevolent and playful caretaker who reads his books to the children and allows them to settle disputes in a children's court. His unconventional ideas about children's rights slowly open Isaac's eyes to his own worth. Isaac takes these lessons with him to Canada just before World War II breaks out and the Nazis invade Poland. This honest and heartfelt telling of a difficult piece of history will spark important conversations about children's rights and why kids need to be given a seat at the table, that they have a voice, that they deserve to be heard, and have a say. Shirley, an Indian residential school story, from Second Story Press, written and illustrated by Joanne Robertson, with Shirley Fletcher Horn. Inside this book is the true story of a young girl's resilience and survival at residential school, accompanied by photos and illustrations. Shirley is only 5 years old when she is taken away by the Indian agent to live at residential school. She loves learning, but she's not there by choice. From the first day walking up the long, lonely stone steps of the school building, life is hard and full of rules. But Shirley finds ways to make friends, share adventures, and make it to the summertime when she is able to return home. Real memories are collected and shared in this book that reveal the loneliness and struggle of Shirley's experience, but also the resilience and mischievousness and humor that got her through difficult days. This book was clearly put together with so much care, and I highly recommend reading it with your students. And those are all of our books for today. On behalf of the Association of Canadian Publishers, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate your viewership. If you love Top Grade, please do us a favor and share it with a teacher friend of yours. We also want to give a big thank you to Ontario Creates for their continued support of the Top Grade program.